Hello everyone, welcome back to another exciting tutorial. I'm Zuli. In this tutorial, we're going to learn to create a search input field that allow users to filter from a list based on their inputs. So this is all the list of courses that we're using. So on this search inputs, this is what we're trying to achieve. You're going to type in any alphabet or a sentence based on the courses you're searching for. Let's say you're trying to search for cybersecurity, project management. We have several courses here. So in the search inputs, you can type in whichever course you're searching, and it's just going to bring that particular course or whichever list of courses you're trying to search for. So this is me trying out every other thing. I'm trying projects, so it's showing me for project management and product management. So there are other courses here that a user can search. So this is for, let's say you type in AD, is showing advanced, and it's showing, we're searching based on name. So this is what we currently have now. This is what we're trying to build right here. And this is what we have without the search input. So let's head to our VS Code and let's see how it's done. So this is my VS Code right here. So, and this is my asset folder. All of those pictures that accompany the course card is there. This is the data. So in this data, we have an array of objects. We have 12 objects. So we have an array here, and this is the data that we're going to be working with. This is the CSS. I've already done all of this. I'm also going to drop the link to this code to my GitHub in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to access that. So this is our app.gss. This is the courses data that we're trying to use, the data we're trying to use. So, and also all of these are the course container, and right here I've already mapped the courses data, and I have passed all these props, the image, the name, the price, and the standard that I got from this or each object. So now this is the course card itself. I have styled it in this index.css. I've styled it. I'm going to be dropping the link to that. So the only thing we want to learn here is how to filter. So the first thing, it's not so compulsory, but I'm going to need React icon. So you should just install React icon on your terminal, and once that is done, you can start the work now. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create a use state hook for search and set search. So the search is a state variable that holds the current value of the search term. I'm going to initialize it to empty, while the set search is a function that will be used to update the search state with a new value. Okay, so for this search, I'm initializing it to empty, and the set search is a function that will be used to update the search states. So under this in-demand course, that's where I want my search inputs to be. So I'm going to be creating a div container for this set for search inputs. So that's what I did now. So in this search input, I'm also going to add search icon. I said earlier that I will be needing search icon. So that's why I installed React icon, and I'm also going to give this. So this is it. I'm going to give it a class name as well. The class name is going to be search icon, and I'm going to create an input tag of the type text with an ID of search inputs, and I'm also going to add a placeholder for search any course. The next thing I'm going to do, so this is it right here. For now, nothing is working because we are here to implement the code. So right here, I have already mapped and I have returned the course card. So the first thing here is to filter. Okay, so I'm going to filter the courses data array based on the search states. So right here is filter. I want to filter all of the value in the course array. So this is me creating an arrow function here, and I'm going to use the if statement to check if the search is empty. Remember, we used a use state hook for search earlier. So right here, I'm checking if this search is empty. Then I'm going to return all of the courses. Then I'm going to also use an if else statement to check if it's not empty. And I'm going to return courses. So where our target is the name. We're searching by the name. From the one I've done earlier, if I type in F, it's showing all the courses whose name starts with F. Okay, so our target is the name. So right here, if our search is not empty, we are going to return all courses whose name is, we're going to convert all of the name to lowercase and include the search item that is also converted to lowercase. So that is why we have dot include with this bracket all of the search item that is converted to lowercase. Then if it's not empty, we're going to return all of the courses, that's the VAL that's right here. Okay, so right here I used an if statement to check if the search is not empty, and I returned all of the courses. And I'm using an if else statement to check if the search is not empty. I'm going to return all courses with the name that is converted to lowercase that includes all the search term from the courses data that we got from our data.gsx. So right here in our input field, I will use an unchanged event listener to update the search states with the current input. So here I'm using the unchanged. So our target, the unchanged event listener is used to update the state search with the current value of the input. Okay, so this is it, set search, and we're using the event listener to target the value, the new value. So let's test it and let's see if it's working. As you can see, it is working perfectly well. So this is simply how to create a search input field and to filter from a list. So our target right here is the course name. That's why we use .name. So basically that's how it's done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.